How you doing, folks? Well, I'm going to jump right into it. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time now, but I couldn't find the time. Now, I'm out cycling, doing my round, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to write up a little bit of notes, some things that I thought about, and share it with y'all. So, you want to have a Mantis, okay? Maybe your kid want to have a Mantis. And having a Mantis is not that easy, like 1, 2, 3, you know, you gonna have it. So these are some things that I wrote down and I want to share them with y'all. So things you should know about a Mantis. They almost don't move, okay? These creatures are like static. They stand there, you know, they hang, whatever you want to call it. Look at stuff, curious about stuff. Your Mantis is going to hang for about 5 hours in the same position. You're not going to see it change, switching up, whatever. Might be 5 to more hours just there. And you might think like, what's going on? Perfectly normal, no movement. Okay, they are very interactive when they interact with y'all. So if you going to have them on your hand or something like that, they going to be interactive. They're going to crawl around or, you know, walk around. Be curious, look at you, you know, move around with their funny little, you know, dudes. And that's funny. They love to climb. So you notice that if you put them on your hand, they would want to go to the highest point. Now, that is pretty normal. They want to go to high ground, right? That's their natural thing. I'll get to that. Okay, you might see them most of the time upside down for us. For them, this is natural. This is their natural way, how they are. So might be the predatory instinct. They gotta look down, you know, they want to hunt down. They're hunters, you know, they're predators. So that's the way they are. Don't get it twisted. Don't worry about it if they hang all day. You know, that's what they do. You know, they're just upside down. Upside down is normal to them. Not for us, but normal to them. Mantis. Yo. So they will not understand if you talk to them, okay? It's not gonna happen. They're not dogs, they're not cats, they will not react to you, okay? If you build a bond with your Mantis, something might happen, you know? I don't know. But I'm not gonna say like scientifically they're insects, but they're like insects, you know? Don't expect them to interact with you. It's not gonna happen. My Mantis is like, what? What are you talking about? But I just want y'all to understand, you know, they are just small, they're doing their thing. It's not gonna be like your buddy out there to have conversations with or anything that you're used to from your cat or your dog or, you know, yo, any kind of stuff like that. Yo, Mantis. Well, fixated on the light right now. I guess that's what's going on. You want to go to the light? No? Do something for the people, man. Do something for the people. Show them something. Come on. Well, that's something. Like, really, dude? Maybe that's what he's... I don't know. But, come on. Do something. Do something. Something. You did something, but do something more. Come on. Action. You're on TV. You're on the YouTube, man. No? Let's zoom in. There you go. That's the mouse I was telling y'all about. See? You got 2 outer and 3 inner eyes. And in the mouth, there you go. Super complex. Thank you, Mantis. Look at the antennas. That is just so cool. Thank you, Mantis. That's kind of you. They do fly. I'm going to talk in this video specifically about the H.Membranacea or H.Membranacea. I'll get the name right in the video. And that's the one that I'm specifically talking about, although I've seen more videos that they kind of do the same thing. So if you catch some videos out there with them walking around on moss and some branches and all that stuff, that's like a couple of seconds. They will go up and they will hang all day. That's what I assume for most mantises, but I'm gonna talk in this video specifically about mine. Okay, they will fly, okay? You will notice, you will know when they're about to fly. You will get that, you know, the hang of it. But I don't know if they will fly, but mine does fly whenever, you know, wanna experience or explore thing, and you could tell, you know, just, or maybe when you wanna play from hand to hand and make it jump. In the beginning they jump when they don't have wings. I think after the fourth mold, they start to get wings, the third, fourth, and then they get like the last pair of wings, which are the biggest ones. Those are cool. And then they start to fly. They're not gonna fly always, but they might fly. It might happen, might not. There's some differences with the females and the males. You can read about them. Okay, they got 5 eyes, okay? They got 2 outer ones, make them look like an alien, and they got 3 little inner eyes, which you will see in the middle between those 2 bigger eyes. The real names, I don't know out of my head. I might put it in the video, okay? They got 3 parts of mouth. Now, we'll try to get us a macro video and show you that, but it looks kind of scary. It reminds me of Predator, the movie, and I think it was kind of influenced by praying mantises. Sometimes they want to come to you, sometimes they don't. You know, don't expect that. It's not a pet. A praying mantis is not a pet. So if it wants to come and interact with you, be happy about it. You know, you created that bond, but it's not a pet. Yes, they feel threatened. So if they feel threatened, you might see those hands coming up, you might see those videos. That's not funny. They actually don't like something when they do that. They feel threatened, so they want to be bigger, they want to seem bigger, they want to scare you. So if your mantis is doing this, it's not a good sign. You need to chill it down, all right? It's not good. So with my mantis, I have been handling it. That's how they call it, I think. I have been interacting with it since the beginning, so for a very long time. So it's used to me. You know, it knows when I'm taking it out. It's coming out freely, you know, to air out the terrarium. It's I can put my fingers right next to it, behind it, above it. It's not gonna panic. It's all good, you know. It's just gonna interact and do its own thing. But the one thing you probably will be frustrated about is the terrarium. So here you go. You got your mantis. Maybe you kid a little kid of mantis. You want to make it beautiful. You see those flowers, orchids, any kind of type of plant in there, and it's gonna be hard. At least for me, it's super hard right now. I'm about 150 days deep in, maybe longer, and no, I'm way longer over that. And it's just so hard because my plants keep dying out on me. I had issues with spider mites like twice, and here's the contradiction with this all. My mantis needs about 70% higher humidity and about 25 to 30 degrees Celsius heat, warmth. That is the breeding ground for spider mites. So if something goes bad in your terrarium and you don't clean it up daily, or, you know, observe it, it's gonna go bad. Because I had to clean out my whole terrarium like twice. I had to, you know, use vinegar, clean it out, put my mantis somewhere else. That's like a hell of a job, you know. And here comes the next point. I would advise you not to buy an expensive dedicated terrarium, because I had the Exoterra one, and you have those the doors and then the openings in there, and there's stuff that can crawl out of the openings extra, you know. The doors are not fully sealed. When you're cleaning it up, you got like a lot of stuff to keep in mind with. It's deep, you know, so don't overdo it. Start with something simple. Start with an aquarium vase at home that you got. Start with a vase. Start with something that is, I think, at least for my mantis, 30 by 30 by 30. I think it's 3 times its size, and mine can get up to 9 centimeters. Mine is around 7.5 to 8, maybe because it's European. But keep that in mind. Don't spend a lot of money. I spend a lot of money, and in the end, the one thing I can give you now is keep it simple. Don't overdo it. Don't make it expensive. So it's a contradictory thing with the things they need, and you might use plastic things, but think about it. They're gonna smell the plastic, and it's not that nice for them. I want them to have extra oxygen in there, so it's not gonna be a lot, but if I can put like 2-3 plants in there, it's gonna be nice. At this moment, I put moss in it to keep the humidity, which I'm still struggling with. It's between 40 to 70, fluctuates. I'm not using the lid, I'm using the mesh, so that it keeps ventilating so that my plants are not dying out. But while I'm doing the same thing, I'm losing humidity. Temperature is a relative thing. So I got the hydrometer, and here's the thing. A hydrometer will tell you about the temperature and humidity at that place. So if I put it right under the lamp where the mantis is chilling, it might be 25, 26, 27 to up degrees Celsius. If I put it in the middle of the terrarium, it's gonna show me 19, 20, you know, it's gonna fluctuate between 19 to 22. So keep that in mind. It's not gonna show you the true picture. Looking at your terrarium and observing and seeing and learning is going to give you more information and data about how it's doing than some hydrometer or thermometer or any of that. That's what I can give you from all this time. Now, do I have more points? Oh yeah, I got the Superfish 30 starter kit, which has everything you need for an aquarium, but I just use the aquarium and that's it. And this is my setup right now. And that's about it. I'm going to chill for now. I need to cycle because I'm getting cold, and I hope this helped you out. All right, talk to you on the next one. Peace out.